Hi everyone, welcome back. Recently I uploaded this photo to Instagram and so many of you asked for a tutorial, so here it is. Visually it's quite minimalistic and all about the perfected luminous skin. Pair with a bold brow and next to nothing on the eyes and voila! Don't forget to subscribe to be notified of my future uploads and let's begin. We're starting with a primer. Always pick your primer based on your skin type and your skin concerns. So I'm using a pore filling primer on the nose to conceal any texture. You might opt for a mattifying primer if you're oily. This Sisley concealer is actually rocking my world right now. The tone is very salmon. The camera isn't quite picking up how orange this is. So I'm using it as a corrector of sorts. Now I don't always love color correcting products. Often, to me, it's just another layer to get cakey. But this formula is perfect. It sets entirely, so it doesn't shift at all. For foundation, I'm using a 50-50 mix of Armani Luminous Silk and Armani Maestro Glow. I posted an explanation on Instagram, but here it goes, prepare yourself. Luminous Silk provides the coverage, and the shade 6 is very olive, which I need. Adding the Maestro Glow thins out the formula and imparts a lot of glow. Separately, these formulas are really nice, but mixed, it is holy grail status for my dry, dehydrated skin. I can build this to a pretty full medium coverage, and it still looks like skin. Yes, it's a complicated solution, but I'm a complicated person, so what are you gonna do? Next, we're taking a light reflective concealer. This step is less about coverage and more about illuminating shadowy areas. So my face casts shadows on the side of the nose, hollows under the eyes, kind of on the corners of the mouth. If you look at photos of yourself, you will typically see where your own shadowy areas are. If you are 16, you will be searching all day. Don't worry about this at all. For a more affordable product for this very purpose, I recommend the Maybelline Age Rewind. One of my faves, I just really need to pick up another shade. To set the under eyes, I'm using the low-key baking method. I'll link the video in the description box where I talk about this, but essentially, we're setting the under eye area with powder and a damp beauty blender. This is a particularly helpful technique if, like me, you have deep tear trail lines that sort of swoop down the cheek. So yeah, while I'm dry and I love dewy skin, I do think that powder can perform minor miracles. For this look, I'll also lightly set the center of the face because dewy all over can just start to look a bit greasy. I typically gloss over the brows in my tutorials because it just feels so repetitive, but the bold brow is a focal point in this look. So let's do this. 3 products. First, a brow pencil to get the shape down pat. I've been using this Korean brow pencil every single day for the past few months, and at the beginning, I was really against that large slanted tip, but you know what? I'm actually starting to warm up to it. It's super fast. A brow pencil alone can make the brows look a bit flat and one-dimensional, so I'll often add some texture with a brow pen. This one is by Suikyu, but the Stila brow pen is great also. Brow pens are fab for creating a really fine tail, as you can see here. Finally, a brow gel or pomade to set the brows into place. I always brush the hair right upwards because I love texture, but you do you, girlfriend. Onto the eyes, which consists of just one product, a cream eyeshadow. I'm using a really pretty bronzy shade, but honestly, we just want to add a bit of shine and gloss to the eyelids, so use whatever you have on hand. If you feel like you need a bit of socket shading, then go right ahead. I just love the simplicity of a one and done eye look. Give the lashes a really generous curl and you can totally leave it there. In the thumbnail shot, I actually wasn't wearing any mascara at all. Shock horror. If you feel as though skipping eyeliner and mascara is just totally unacceptable, you can wiggle a bit of mascara at the base of the lashes and that will provide some definition without it looking like makeup. Alternatively, go really lashy with this look. As always, wear whatever makes you happy. Back to the face, and I don't want to get super sculpty here, but a little warmth I think is nice. So dusting some bronzer in a 3 motion, across the temples, onto the cheekbone, and along the jaw. I am loving this Too Faced bronzer. It blends seamlessly even when you haven't powdered the skin, so you can't really see where it begins and where it ends. Now for highlight, and this is where things get a bit OTT, so use your best judgment. Moderation has never been my forte. So taking a golden highlight on a fan brush and sweeping over the entire cheekbone area. This is a very large and diffuse placement. A bit on the brow bone, down the bridge of the nose. Let's call this preliminary highlighting because it doesn't stop there, my friends. We go all the way. Spritz your fan brush with Fix Plus or similar and dip into a white highlight. This is the real shiny part, so we're being more controlled here. Just hitting the very tops of the cheekbones, tip of the nose, Cupid's bow and tear duct. Now if that wasn't enough glow, I got you. Mist the Fix Plus over the highlighted areas to mesh the powders to the skin, and boom, you are a human lighthouse. You're welcome. As always, you can pair with whatever lip you want. I'm feeling these tonal vibes, so going nude. So first going in with a nude lip liner and filling in the lips entirely so that it wears evenly. Overlining, it seems, is a contentious issue. I do it, you don't have to. Live and let live, you know? For a matte lip option, I opted for Anastasia Pure Hollywood. Gorgeous shade that performs much better over a lip liner. When applied alone, it does that weird thing where it collects into a white line on me. No thank you. Not typically a gloss person, but I was really feeling it for this look. Just a tiny dab in the center of the lip, or I end up eating my hair all day long. And that is the final look. I think a lot of people might look at this face and assume that it's not a lot of makeup. Wrong. It's all an illusion. Come say hello to me on Instagram at Karima McKimmie. I would love to chat to you there. I hope you have a wonderful day and I will speak to you all very soon. Bye-bye.
Desperation, hesitation.